ready to do this thing we call lunch. Click.
Louder to you?
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Helps if you use a period.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Two Nitwits. Doing what? What was it?
In stereo.
Two Nitwits in stereo.
If you're watching
I'm Jack.
NBNN.info. That's right.
Yeah.
So, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Friday, September 21st, 2018, and welcome to today's show. I don't know what the heck that was. It wouldn't let me type a period to save my life. It's putting some kind of character in front of...
it's doing bullets, man.
I don't know why. Why? I think I know.
Because you're doing other weird shit?
No, I installed that other game a while back, and Simplified Chinese was something I had to install. So it looks like on this Windows update, my machine's defaulted to Simplified Chinese.
You're doing Simplified Chinese?
Yes, that's what it looks like. So I'll be fixing that here in just a second. How the fuck do I do that?
I know not. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Hello.
Default time, date time, language.
I looked at the Twitters and it's like, I'm like, oh yeah.
The Twitter's in.
Yep.
Hippos can't swim? That one?
You ready for Friday?
No, I'm not, because I'm totally disabled here. I can't do anything until I can switch my language.
Quick, go to the B&B and get a placard.
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Could somebody send me a link?
Technical difficulties, and Jack is staring at his Twitter feed because there is some naked chicks on it for some odd reason. I don't know. But yes, it is that day. It is Friday. It is a Fruck awesome Friday. As soon as Fruck decides to say hi and welcome Envy and Botox and Econdis and Spiff and Caffeine and Spiff, we love you. And then Spiff is quiet.
Yes, welcome. Yes. Change.
Did you figure out how to do things yet?
I'm trying here.
Okay. Yeah. But yes, we do have we do have Stand Up Corner. For some odd reason, the weekly update went out super early, but we won't cover that today because
actually we're probably going to touch on a couple of those things today because
hey, unintentionally, like the
well,
QA server
we
being up.
would be talking about the QA server, and there's some things pertaining to the QA server. If those release notes were out, then we would then be able
lack
to.
Of patch notes.
For the QA server, yes, there's a complete lack of patch notes for the QA server. But then we also have that live stream going on later today.
And put the patch notes in the live stream so you're forced to watch it.
I don't know, maybe. But currently we are at 64,000 of 65. So $1,000 away from the next dollar figure. Whatever.
The next reward.
The next reward is going to be the unique dungeon entrance eternal pattern.
Oh, the chicken room.
Yes, let's see.
I don't know what it is. No one knows what it is.
We don't because we haven't we haven't gotten there yet. But let's look at the update page because the ticker is there and just narrowly missed that 65,000 last week.
Yep, but hey, when there's multiple weeks of things going on, it doesn't really matter. But
sometimes we forget.
That's right. Don't forget there is 12 hours. That's right, 12 hours worth of sales going on today. We'll cover that here in just a second. I think I'm closing in on what the my settings
Sometimes
are.
we gotta do things you can't be a part of.
Yeah, we can do all kinds of weird things. But later today, we do have that community live stream with Scotty and who else is going to be on it? Wizard Smoke. And what are they going to be talking about? Books. Player-made books.
You want to see, very interesting little book. Justin brought me out on this quest last night. Starts out in the High Vale outskirts. Have you seen that book with the book's cover yet?
For a second, I thought you were going to talk about a Dagger Strikes Twice, but
no.
Because So which book are you talking about?
Come take a quick gander over to the inn.
Okay, so so this is not a player-made book.
No.
It is an NPC book.
This is actually a quest book here, and the
You're
actual
talking about the Blackwater one.
Yeah, the Blackwater one. And let me see here if
Tag told knock big.
We can get the good visual on the actual.
Yeah, I've had that for Jesus.
I'm not getting a good visual of it here today. I don't know why.
You click V a couple of times and you go into first person mode.
Oh, that might work. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not getting the water effect. I'm looking through it for some reason.
I'm getting the water effect. That's all that matters. Yep. Yeah.
There it is.
Where is this book found?
You go see somebody out in the High Vale outskirts. He's on the island. You got to go see
You go to a kobold mage that's out on the island.
Yes.
He doesn't attack you, so you talk to him, and he sends you after the book.
Oh, okay.
You get the book back, and he gives you a copy.
Yep. And
because he's such a nice guy.
And if you leave it under a nice light, it's got a nice shimmer to it.
Well, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need some more lighting effects.
Well, I'm catching the everything off of the fireplace, so it's looking good. But yes, that book is there. Maybe I'll get it eventually.
Book indeed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. That's what you get for doing newbie quests. You get cool books.
Cool
But yes,
let's see.
going back.
You get a Frost Guy skull and the what was it?
Hey.
The slime
Look
witch.
at that.
You know, you could have bought some Frost Guy skulls off of shroudmarketplace.com. Someone was selling a full set of skulls.
Really?
Where
I
they
usually
were.
buy them. I got one right here behind. Well, not there. I got no. That's not a Frost guy. That's the Iron Neuterman.
Yeah, hold on.
As I see those all over the place, and I like the green glow. Put them in corners, behind chairs. You know, it's like
Yep.
cool little decorative lighting.
Yep. Athena's Treasures is selling the full Frostgate skull set. So, yeah.
Nice.
How many are in a set?
There's 4 different skulls.
And you can only get one of each per character.
So, yep. She's done a lot of work to get those skulls.
Julian,
Yes, there is
as
work
I
involved.
don't have his email, I've been over to their TeamSpeak looking for him, and no word yet on whatever happened to him. No word. Damn, Left Bug.
What?
Led Zepp.
No word from
No
Led Zeppelin.
word. Yes. I
Is
see.
his house still up?
I have no idea. I never even thought to go looking for his house. I don't even know where he lives. I know he was out in one town, but then he
lives in
got
Harvest.
Huh?
He's got a place in Harvest, man. It's a little old lot. As soon as you come into Harvest, all he's got there is a campfire and a bedroll.
Well, I don't know that. I'll have to go find out.
I think Wind might have information on him.
But yeah, who knows? We shall find out eventually, and when we do, we will let you guys know. So, interesting post in the forums yesterday, and I put it in here up there.
No,
What
you,
was
you have to read this? You have to read the stand-up corner first.
No,
Then-
not really. Is because I mean, do we have to read that in order to get to this? I thought we'd read this in order to get to that.
Fine, be that way. Do things
Let the old
backwards.
man have his way.
Yeah, because
I mean, I
Because
don't know.
what is Richard stealing?
But hey,
Because
Richard Gary
what's he stealing?
stealing
I
and
don't know.
moving and general business.
And then we have where's this from? And then say stand-up corner,
Right.
which
well,
leads us to the stand-up corner.
Now, of course, everybody's wondering what this was referring to and why it was said like that. And I'm just going to take my gander at it because many people may not know that Richard Garriott is a notorious thief in game, and he loves stealing and pickpocketing players.
I don't think it has anything to do with in-game. I think it was something at the office.
Well, I don't know. You know, maybe he was sneaking up on his lackadaisical devs one night or one afternoon during testing, and somebody was standing around and not paying attention, and I think he might have just walked up to him and ganked all their stuff off of them just for giggles and grins. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't.
Couldn't tell you.
But yes,
Same old-
never turn your back on Lord British if you're flagged, because he will attempt to pickpocket you.
He will do weird things, man.
That's right.
Simple
Yes.
food, don't flag.
Well, yeah, that too, but moving
yes.
right along.
We do have the stand-up corner where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs where we get to interpret it so you don't have to.
That's right.
Yep. And then we do have the art department with Damon
Aldrich.
working on skill updates and web planning and bugs
Bug.
and weather.
Weather.
I know. Yeah,
It's got to rain when you're fishing. You know that.
It's got to do something. And after that, we do have Scotty.
Storyteller Jones. Look for him on today's live stream, folks. Could be interesting.
Yeah. Working on moving and fishing. He's still trying to figure out how to get his big ball in the doorway. I mean, because deflating it's too hard. And but it's
Just
a fun ball
push.
to sit on. I know. Just don't kick it. It's
I
not
thought he would be able to bounce right through the doorway on that thing.
He would. I mean, if it's through the door perfectly. So. Yep. But then we do have design with Beezus.
The bees. The Beesinator.
Uh-huh. He's working on release 58 rewards.
Woohoo.
And the Wyvern.
Wyvern. Anybody
Because the
find the Wyvern out
Wyvern.
in QA yet?
It might be in QA, but may not be.
Anybody? Anybody out there?
And no one's seen one yet, as according to the reports.
I know.
But
There's
you
wyverns
have...
all over the place.
Why is it going to start trying to sell me insurance?
Yes, it will. But it's not a gecko. It will try to save you 10% on your insurance while you're taming it.
It'll save
no,
you
but
10%.
there's wyverns all over the place, guys.
Relicsbyriddle.com.
Then we do have Sanya working on moving and Sequana Colossus updates in player towns and bugs
Bug.
and meetings. Then we do have over in tech JY
BY.
working on data sharpening, wizard smoke.
Wizards.
He's puff passing around some crown user interface polish. And bugs.
Bug.
Then we do have the burning toad.
The burn.
Scratching the itch that's known as builds. And AI tests and bugs
Bug.
and dungeons. Tassilo working on web updates and meetings and it.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Then we do have studio services. Serafina working on customer service
Wonderful. Customer.
in QA and administration, in store and forums. And then we do have useless overhead where the Dippy Bird
The bird.
is working on performance and cheat protection. Because maybe he saw one of a
Make
dozen
you
different
go.
videos on how to hack the offline client. Maybe. And some rumors that hacking would also lead into the live client. I don't know. In meetings. In moving. Oh, yeah. Lord British is stealing and moving in general business. See, that's why we should have done it first. So that way, then we could go into the forum post.
Yeah, no. Because, again, yeah.
Process, man. Process.
It was.
And the Dork Star working on the dungeon direction and Jira triage and moving and release 58 post. Because we may or may not know what's going on in the QA server eventually.
We will find out. I'm going to guess that it's going to be out either shortly
while we're
after the
porting it to
show.
live.
What's that?
Well, yeah.
So while we're porting it to live, then
What's
we
up,
get a
Sean?
patch notes.
Yep.
I heard Sean chime in there. What does he got to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need a boat like that.
No, what we need is lock picking. I've had a skill in my tree that I haven't been able to raise since persistence. Yet people are fishing.
Yeah.
Well. Speaking of fishing, that's one of the new updates that's coming out. So, Spiff, have you tried the new fishing in the QA?
No, I have not tried fishing, and I will not try fishing.
Hey, I did try to create a new character, and trying to find the new tutorials, and I didn't find those yet.
Now, my understanding is you now load your bait to the bar, because we're now going to have variants on baits coming in, and of course lava fishing, which is going to require special equipment.
Extra special equipment.
Yeah, what about lock picking?
I don't know. What about lockpicking? Why don't you
why
don't you get over to the live stream questions area
and got plenty of locked doors.
Why don't you go over to the live stream questions area and put that as in a question for today's live stream? How about that? You know, very simple. What about lockpicking?
That doesn't follow the theme of player-made books.
Doesn't say you can't ask the question. Doesn't say that.
Are you ready for your exploding trapped box?
My exploding trapped box?
Yep.
That sounds like a loaded
another way
question.
to grief players.
Yeah, you know what? You can't say that was not one of the most entertaining things to do in UO.
That's how my tinkerer became a murderer. I got killed with a whole load of boxes on me, and they opened them all, and I killed them all too.
Yep.
And I logged in, and I was a murderer.
Thing.
And then you must consider your sins, and you're like, I'm never going blue again.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Let's talk a little bit about fishing.
Why? What do you want to talk about fishing for? I mean, 4 new types of water. I still want crafting to be fixed.
That's what it looks like they're doing on the test server. Some kind of crafting update.
Now, I've heard some interesting things coming out the grapevine.
Shroud math as far as exceptionals on the crafting?
I've seen absolutely nothing to confirm any of those changes as of yet. So I'm not even going to comment on it because I've only heard about some of those changes, and I don't know exactly what's going on.
And start crafting it.
Well, you know, some people actually have things to do during the day, Spiff. You know, I don't just sit on the lot well, I do just sit on the lot all day. I'm just not here while I'm sitting on the lot all day.
He's just sitting on the lot doing a whole lot of nothing.
That's right, doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
But Fishing Phase 2 updates and the lava fishing rod. How much you think those are gonna be? Are they on sale? That's what I want to know. Can we buy them early?
I have no clue. But I am trying to figure out why this is not working the way it should.
What's that?
The Streamlabs the affiliate program. It's like, where is that? No. It's like, where's their affiliate program stuff? Why? But no, it's not related to anything. But yeah. And why did the Chrome update suck so much ass? Don't update Google Chrome if you
know what? I don't get it. Everybody's got an update this week, and You know, just man, it's just been one of them weeks with these updates. I tell you what, Chrome updates, the
Yeah.
Windows updates. I mean, you know, what's so hard about an update?
Oh, it's yeah.
You know, I mean, I thought everybody got over this like back in the 80s and 90s when everybody used to complain when software manufacturers would change the interface and do this and do that. And everybody complained every time they did it. So companies got smart and stopped doing it. And they got a nice streamlined interface and they went with it and they stuck with it. And things have been like that. But apparently we're back to this. We got to mess with interfaces and everything on the internet this last month. I don't know what it is, man.
I don't know.
And Big Beardy, yeah, all those dots and excessive punctuation will do that, but we'll fix you up so that won't happen to you. We'll fix you up.
Yeah.
So what Big Beardy was saying there.
He used the ellipses and he got moderated on your channel because you need to fix your bot.
Oh, my bot's working perfectly. Yeah. My bot is working absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, none of that fancy punctuation for you.
Yes. Yeah. No ellipses for you, Envy. No ellipses.
I don't even see Envy. I know
He's
there.
on Big Beardy Gaming.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get his other
Come
character.
on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I still have him up on Chatty and Past Chat up there, so never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. He's sitting there doing nothing. Hey, did you read that Chris's daily blog update?
I did not, because...
Oh, wait, there isn't one.
Last time I looked, there wasn't one. That's right.
Yeah. He's pulling a lum. He's not going to update it for a month.
Oh, yet another one? Jeez, how many
Yeah.
accounts do you have on Twitch? I mean, I thought I was bad with like 3. But
All this moving is tiring them out.
yeah.
I know.
But-
It's doing weird things.
Yeah, one of the 3 is actually for a bot. So, I mean, you know.
We won't discuss how many Twitch accounts I have. Because it's more than one. It's more than 2, more than 4.
Bigger than a bread box?
I know. It's my identity crisis. What am I going to stick with? And then I like Cynicist. Cynicist is by far the best name ever.
Says you.
What? I know. Shut your pie hole. It's not what I really wanted, because the ones I really wanted were actually taken. But yes, we do have no real news today, other than like, what is Lord British stealing? Probably stuff for the office. That would be my guess. That he found something and he's like, "Oh, I'm just going to bring this into our office, and hey, it's ours."
Well, you know, that's been known to happen in office moves. You wander upon some empty offices with some really cool stuff, and it just manages to make its way into your office. Yeah, I've seen that
A
happen.
lovely red stapler.
We used to do that in the dorms in Germany. You move into a new dorm and then all the rooms would be situated, and it's like, nah, I want this refrigerator in that room, and I want this bed, and we'll just put this over there.
Yep.
So, you gonna read this lava fishing rod thing, or are we just gonna keep it up on screen here all day?
I haven't even put it up on screen. Because, you know what? We're supposed to talk about that on Monday.
We're supposed to talk about anything we can on Monday. We're going to cover it again on Monday. That's what you don't know. You're giving away trade secrets here.
Yeah. Fine. Fishing Phase 2 update. with the lava fishing rod. They're going to include some amazing expansions to the fishing system that they outlined during their Release 57 live stream. And the wildest expansion they mentioned was the addition of lava as a type of water that you can fish in. Because, as you know, so many things thrive inside of lava.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like fire elementals.
Yeah. They're unveiling the first lava fishing rod made by Scotty. And then lava fishing was invented by kobolds to catch the rare flaming fish, lava eels, and other hot trophies. Lava fishing rods are made out of materials that won't melt in lava, like high-grade tempered steel, carbon, and diamond.
And tungsten.
I think all of those will actually melt inside of lava. But
Magic.
I think,
Magic.
but magic, on the other hand, yes. But don't forget, there's also 4 different types of water incoming. That includes the freshwater, saltwater, the fetid swamp water, and lava. And then that includes lots more fish types, including more rare and fantastical fish, rainbow trout that actually have rainbow coloring, more loot. They'll add more random loot, like something that someone pulled after fishing for a couple minutes, a PAX ring.
No, it was a ring of luck.
Ring of luck, whatever. I thought he said PAX ring.
Well, he
Which one of the
mentioned a
devs
couple
is putting
different
the cycling
rings.
dye on
So.
the fish?
I don't know.
It's
Envy.
not Big Beardy, or at least it's not until next week. Then next week it becomes water. But you know those crazy kobolds, you know.
Envy, fix the other fucking game systems that are horribly broken before working on fishing. Seriously, I am not enthusiastic about fishing because until Message in a Bottles make a comeback and we've got treasure hunting, I won't be fishing.
Now, let's talk about that. We don't know that that's not coming in with all these inclusions as of yet. So, that might be one of those things that comes in, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, more recipe types, because you've got new mounted fish. Then you've also got some trophy data on the occasional trophy fish. And you've got some group and social bonuses. What randomly selected player-owned towns with water will get a short fishing bonus? And you get additional XP when group fishing?
What?
It's like
Is that,
it's a big
is
why.
that producer XP?
I'm guessing because that would be fishing is under your whatchamacallit, right? Your
Crafting.
crafting.
Well, the other thing, I mean, if you're going to do it that way, are you also going to have the opportunity to hook one of your party members and cause some irreparable damage to them because you caught them in the back of the neck because you can't cast properly?
Is it possible?
I think it'd be funnier if you threw them into the water.
I was going to say it would be funnier if you hooked them and tossed them into the lava, causing damage.
Yes,
that would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, lava causes death.
And whenever you bait your hook, you should occasionally also injure yourself by poking the hook through your finger, and then you have to go get your finger amputated or something like that. I don't know.
You have to practice healing at the same time.
Exactly. So all kinds of things you
Wasn't
could
there
do.
mention of something like that coming in quite some time back? Didn't they put a mention of a bandage-type band-aid
I think
healing?
it was a request for things, but no, I don't think they talked about
I
it.
could have sworn they mentioned it on one of the live streams, but
I don't know.
what's with the spikes and teeth on the fishing rod? Is that for purposefully injuring yourself? Now that's a good question.
Well,
there.
it's
for beating off people that come after you while you're fishing.
It's for beating your meat while you're fishing. What?
No, there's a particular bear that actually sits on the frickin' dock waiting for you to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like you might be able to actually injure yourself quite a bit with the handle.
Well, especially. Well, I mean, then we'll have to like pull out all the fishing memes about how, like, when someone's like deep sea fishing and they put the rod between their legs and you go back behind the guy and like lift the rod a little bit and watch them like start yanking on it. I mean, but when you've got a bunch of spikes on your rod, it's going to be a little bit dangerous.
I thought you always put spikes on your rod.
Well, it's for her pleasure, man. And that's the only reason that you put spikes on your rod.
I don't know about that, but anyway.
Oh, you do it for his pleasure?
Hey, well,
It's
you
okay.
know.
And it's whatever floats your boat, man. I still love you.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought he had mentioned bandages coming in the previous live stream as well. But it was a
it
little
related
while
to fishing?
back.
I don't know. So
Yeah, it was yen. It was well, just on the joke of the pointy things actually being able to hurt yourself with them.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, Spiff, are you actually playing music, or am I just not hearing things again?
He's playing music. He's playing.
It messed with the music. I don't think you can hear it over there. You're too far away.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, but I'm not hearing it. I'm not
Turn to
hearing
your
it
right.
through my monitors. I don't know why. That damn Windows update.
Sounds fine to me.
I know.
Yeah, fishing rod's now ribbed for the fish's pleasure. No,
Yeah.
Spiff,
Now,
don't
where
do
did
that.
Cooper go? I hate
He
when
ran
he
away.
does that. Yeah, I know.
I know. It's like, hey, I'm going to come talk about SodaCon, and then when you're ready
That's
to
what
talk
I was
about
going to do. I was
SodaCon,
going to grab him here
he's
on
like-
a Friday to do that, but
and then he leaves you high and dry as you're ready to talk about SodaCon and the stuff happening at SodaCon, because the person that's responsible for SodaCon is no longer in the channel.
Can you hear it now?
I
I can still hear it.
What about
I
you,
can
Jack?
now hear it.
I
That
can
is
hear it.
right.
I don't have the same hearing problem that Laz has.
Huh?
See,
What?
exactly.
Speak up, Sonny. I can't hear
Are you going to tell me to get off your lawn too?
you. You know, I've been doing that from time to time.
Get off my lawn!
Is every once in a while, you know, somebody will shout out in either Zone or Nobles when they come in. Usually in Zone chat and Owl's Head, and they'll be like, "Hi, everybody!" And, you know, I'll just shout out, "Get off my lawn!"
Yeah. Are you going to start reporting people to the HOA as well because they haven't cut their grass lately?
You ought to talk about the HOA and house sales. Well, let's go ahead and go run over to SodaCon here, because I did want to cover that. Still haven't gotten the announcement from the guys at Merritt's, but of course the drawings are been done.
Oh.
And I believe winners have been notified.
No. Winners have not been notified. No.
If the winner's been notified, you're not going to know that one way or the other. I understand what you see.
Remember my screenshot that I sent you?
Yes, and I have the same exact screen, and everybody else has the same exact screen. If you're a winner, you'll be able to claim the prize through the interface when they're finished, is my understanding.
With the interface, yeah.
So you do not have the option to claim the prize because you are not a winner.
That's not what all of my other stuff looks like.
I know that. But if you look at say, the Shrouded Avatar giveaway, you had the same exact option in the Shrouded Avatar giveaway, but
No.
yes. Go look
It never told it never told me that I was a drawing winner.
It didn't say you were a drawing winner. It says drawing winner. Doesn't say you are a drawing winner. It says drawing winner.
Hey, no idea.
Anyway,
Can read
it's like that
multiple
in
ways.
other parts of the app. But anyway, they haven't notified us yet of who that is, because the process still is notify the winner, wait for the winner to get back, verify information, then send it on. So as soon as we have that information, we will let you know. And of course, SodaCon Austin 2018 happening October 11th through the 13th. The main part of the convention is happening at the Austin Hotel, the Renaissance Austin Hotel. And there are 2 other hotels where guilds are staying, and activities are happening, as well as various venues throughout Austin. And we'll bring up the schedule here for everybody. Of course, don't forget Thursday night, all you early birds can come visit out in Opal Divines. There's a VIP gathering at 7. If you guys want to show up a little earlier, you can come show up and hang out. The front room is open to all, and tickets are not required or anything like that. Of course, hospitality room's going to be open at the Holiday Inn at midnight for all those early birds, and then we promptly get started early on Friday morning with all the festivities. So, excuse me, all sorts of great things going on. Don't forget ACL's happening. Metallic, Paul McCartney, a couple of the artists playing over the weekends, and great acts, all sorts of stuff to do. Don't forget there's the King's Feast, there's the play, EVL's having a after hours party after everything ends. All sorts of crazy wild stuff happening throughout. And of course, it's been an interesting year, and for all those of you folks who may not have been able to make it this year, you want to start planning for your guilds to sponsor events and of the like. Now's the time to start planning. Start planning now for next year, folks, because this stuff fills up quick.
Yes, it does.
But all sorts of great stuff happening out there, and again, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be doing our road trip. May even do the becoming almost obligatory side road trip to New Orleans on the way there or back. That's become one of our regular stops now along the way. I don't know why. Because we got to pass right through it. But yes, tickets still on sale. Don't forget, you can still get yours up till October 2nd. So it's gonna be a good time. Well, sure, here he is. Now that we're wrapping up on it.
Now, you're no longer wanting to talk about it. Hey, Zeke, welcome back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my headset plugged in.
Tullum or do for the win.
Or do?
Tullum or do. Irish whiskey, brother.
Oh.
Well, what the hell you want?
I'm bringing a bottle with me, Jack. You're not running.
You know, I don't drink hard liquor.
Jack's
Guess
like,
what?
Yeah, my shot is going to be I'll wet my lips, and that's about it.
The first mistake is saying the word shot. It is plural.
Shots.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were in here, and we were getting ready to segue and give you some SodaCon time, so we had to start covering it and cover it without you, and then all of a sudden you're back. And, we were just wrapping up, so we're busting your balls. You have anything you want to add about SodaCon?
Yeah, I'll be on vacation this week from the 23rd to the 1st, so if anybody got any ticket resales, go ahead and start the three-way conversation with me on Discord, and I'll respond when I get back.
Okay. And yeah, don't forget, it does happen. People last minute find out they can't make it. I actually had somebody who came to me and said, "Dude, can't use my VIP work calls. Can you help me get rid of it?" And it was gone in like 3 minutes. So always keep an eye out for that. I already have somebody waiting. If another VIP cancels, I've already got somebody waiting for that next possible availability. So these tickets are hot.
You got somebody that wants a VIP ticket?
I do. Got somebody on the waiting list. Why? We have somebody with one available?
We do, but I can't divulge any information.
Okay,
I'll have to do the transfer. But yes, there is a VIP member or attendee that is not going to be able to make it. Contacted me, and I told them that I would try to get their ticket offloaded for them. And so here we are. Get a hold of your guy. I'll get a hold of my guy.
Oh, there you go.
We'll take care of it.
That's how that works. Good. I didn't know there was one available. Of course,
there is one available.
I will go ahead and make contact with that person.
Let me double check with my guy real quick and make sure.
Yeah, do that before I pass this on and get the other attendee all excited here.
Okay.
See? But there we go.
All right, just gonna tease them. Just tease.
Well,
just
you know,
tease.
that's how it works.
Happen.
You know, these tickets, we don't tell people to go get the tickets, in January when we put them on sale. Actually, we waited a little longer this year, but that's why we tell people to get the early birds, get those VIP tickets early, because they're in demand, and there's a limited amount.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. If somebody would have came along and bought, 10 or so early bird tickets, number one, that would have got us off the ground floor. We could have started making plans. But then here we are at the end of the year, coming up on SodaCon. People are looking for tickets, and they don't want to spend the $65 for the late bloomer. See, somebody could have turned a profit.
Well, yeah. I don't know about that, but I guess they could have.
Hell yeah, they could have. They could have pulled
in between. Absolutely,
they could have pulled a $15 profit on each ticket.
Yeah, but don't be giving people ideas out there.
Well, hell, I expected it to happen this year.
Yeah, but yes, find out from whoever it is who's got not going to be able to make it. Sorry to hear they're not going to be able to make it, and maybe
I'll discuss that with you in private later. They just didn't want me to put their name out there on blast.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants that, and until it's updated on the website when the official person is then listed. But cool. Very, very, very cool. And that's how it happens, folks. It's that easy, that simple. That easy, that's... Of course, that time of the day, we got to tell you about that wonderful app we've got out there, the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, which is available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. If you're looking to take Shroud Avatar with you on the go, when you go, or wherever you go, check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. You can peruse the forums, you can shop the marketplace, you can hit us up in Discord, and you can definitely check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, brought to us by our good friends over at Hometown Hero, where you too can save 20% off of your purchase price by using the promo code NBNN. You are just not right.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was on my Twitter feed, man. It's you wonder why I'm looking at my Twitter feed all the time. It's like when that's there, would you not be looking at that?
Yeah. You can look at that the other 23 hours of the day, We only ask 1 hour of your time 5 days a week,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is she coming over to your house right now?
The tweet right before that was this, so it's like, hello, yeah.
That's not the same girl.
Both hands on the fucking keyboard. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, it's that is not.
That's definitely not the same.
Definitely not the same. No. But
I can't get the NBNN
that's what she
app on
tweeted
my
out.
Switch.
on your Twitch. You
No,
shouldn't.
on my
You can always
Switch, my Nintendo Switch or my Nintendo 3DS.
Because there's not a version for a Nintendo.
I don't know.
Get to work.
I have no idea.
Because
But you should be able to go to the
is your
HTML version.
Nintendo a mobile phone? When are they going to
Yeah, it's
upgrade
mobile.
that? Tell them to
I
get
don't
to
know.
work. When the DS becomes a
It's a
mobile
game
phone, and then we'll talk.
But yes, you know what that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendars on nbnn.info. You just have to click on that calendar button at the top, and it will take you to this wonderful monstrosity that is an aggregate of all of the available Google
You
public
click on
calendars
the
related
calendar
to
button
Shroud of
on
the
top
Avatar
that one.
that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it connected, then you just need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and he'll do something with it eventually. And I may or may not read it out because it's my prerogative. If you tip me, I'm much more likely.
I
But
love
yeah, do that on
Scrotum.
my stream. Oh yeah, Scrut is awesome. But Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us.
Side by side idiots.
At 7 p.m. on
looks in
Radio
stereo.
Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed at 8 on Avatars Radio between 8 and midnight this evening. DJ Aline Dragonfire is going to be doing the beat of Novia.
The Beat Boys.
Yes, the beat goes on. At 10 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia is going to be the Wet Good Womb, which takes us to Saturday. It starts off early in the morning. 1 a.m. Omen Crow is going to be taking over Radio Free Britannia for the House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow. At 7 a.m., Wake Up New
Wake
Britannia
up!
with Wolfdom and Justin.
That's right. If you don't know what you're missing, if you're not waking up with Wolfdom and
yeah.
Justin, because the Dippy Birds made 2 appearances in the past month on the show, so you never know
He keeps
who's
showing
going to
up,
show
so,
up
yeah.
answering what kind of questions and giving you what kind of information. So don't forget to check it out.
Yes, I do need to put something out there, Les.
Okay, you're going to have to wait a minute.
Yep.
All right.
At 9 o'clock on or actually on Avatars Radio, is Asclepius and Lord Baldrith with Echoes from the Caverns, which is not actually there because it's no longer Asclepius and Lord Baldrith. But they need to update their calendar entry. 4 p.m. on Avatars Radio is Power Hour with Mick Foley. And remember, we have no control over the calendars. It's someone else's calendar. 4 o'clock in-game, you have the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament taking place in Virtue Oasis. Don't forget multiple tiers of PvP goodness. VP. Because you need the proper PvP-ness. At 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio, Fiona Wynn Wildman's going to be doing
Sister
Wild
Love.
Safari with Sister Love.
That's right.
At 7 p.m., EVL with Denied is going to be doing their newbie dungeon run. Don't forget, Dungeon Master is Denied. At 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio, Asclepius and Style Teckle are going to be doing Echoes from the Cavern.
Updated.
They updated one of the calendars. Now, is it at 9 a.m.? I have no idea. Is it at 8 p.m.? They updated the calendar, so possibly. At 8:30 is going to be the PAX Layer General Meeting. At 10 p.m., No Ma Promo Asia Edition, starting off in the town of Novian Market down Promo Alley. At 10 p.m. on Avatars Radio, Amber Rain's going to be doing a pop-up party.
The
with
mistress of chaos herself.
The best of the 80s, 90s, and today. Which takes us to Sunday.
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 At the Fairpark Coliseum.
Starts off 1 a.m. Again, DJ Omen Crow on Radio Free Britannia with the House of Omen. Also in game, you do have the No Ma promo ongoing in the town of Novian Market. Don't forget, Novian Market is near Brittany, so you can find it that way. Then at 4 a.m., DJ Royal Sexy is going to be doing dance on Avatar's Radio. At 6 a.m., in-game No Ma Promo European Edition ongoing. At 9 a.m., Avatar's Radio. You've got an eclectic flow of tunes with Striker Sparhawk with his show Lost in the Spaces. Then what's that coming out of the lava? It's Kanye West. Yeah. 10 a.m. in-game EVL's crafting fair and training. At 12 o'clock, No Ma Promo America's Edition. Also at 12 is the Veritas Sanctuary bi-monthly public auction. Don't forget, traditional rules applies. In order to bid, you must raise your hand. At 12 o'clock, also the EVL Guild is doing their emote and recipe swap. 12:30 in-game in the town of New Britannian Market is the astronomy night. At 2 o'clock on Avatar's Radio is Hot Potato, where the DJs swap off and do weird things. At 2 o'clock is the Bear Tavern. Oh, wait, that's on hold. And the final event of the weekend is on Avatar's Radio, and that is Sizzling with Lady Addy.
Lady Addy.
A crafting fair and training, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, while they craft,
they've been doing that about once a month for about a year.
Exercises. There are several people actually do that. They're just one of the few folks who happen to have a calendar. Lace
Sarah
has been doing it for the longest time. Ander, Tiana, and Sarah do it every week, several times a week, I believe. There's all sorts of people out there doing that.
Yeah.
But you had something to add before we wrap up here. What was that, real quick?
Yeah, we had one of the VIPs make a statement on the VIP text that they were slightly disappointed that the tour we booked comes a few months after a large downsize and a few weeks after they changed offices. Alas, hope they get their collectibles up and displayed. Well, I can assure you that they are working hard on that, and that because they changed offices and downsized shouldn't diminish the VIP tour in the least.
No, it really shouldn't end. The weird thing about like that tour is every time you get Lord British talking about stuff, he remembers something new and he adds to the story. And so the story changes tour to tour.
Now, I can tell you, and Jack was there and Zeke was there for my very first tour. I believe that was Zeke's very first as well. Jack, you might have been to the offices once or twice. But our very first tour
20, 30
was
times.
In the middle of their first move. So when we got to the offices, 3/4 of the offices were packed up, torn apart, or, in disarray.
That was our tour.
That's what I'm saying. Half of the stuff was already in boxes. We didn't.
Yeah, our tour is that we helped them move.
Yeah, that's right. We also helped get everything into the new offices as they put it all back together, and of course, got to see it a year later again. So this thing with the offices, our tour. I didn't see hardly anything. I saw a bunch of stuff in boxes. Richard telling us about what was in the boxes. Was our tour.
actually, that tour, them having everything put up and ready to go in boxes, that was more interesting than the tour later after they got the office set up, because you got to.
Well, it's because you got to play around with the actual stuff.
You got to play around with stuff.
Manhandle.
Yeah,
and
like take the stuff
the
out
original
of the box
origin.
And go, here, well, look
plaque,
at this.
You got to sit there. You got to see Bob break the teletype. Although it wasn't the original one, it was one he bought off of eBay. But yeah, it's you got all this stuff that you got to do. So it's like helping Portalarian move was actually a better experience than actually doing a tour.
Yeah,
because
it was.
You
and
got
I
to play with stuff.
Yeah, and I handled that stuff like I was in Jesus's house.
Oh, I bet you and everybody else who was there.
Man.
And of course, I was there as well. That was
soft touch.
It was something else, and again, yes, each tour is definitely unique, and yeah, you get your money's worth because first off, you know, how many times do you get the chance to actually have Richard take you through his offices and tell you the story from the beginning, in his own words?
Not only that,
Yeah,
we have expanded the VIP experience this year, and Richard is going to be there the night that everybody goes to Baron's Men. Now that in itself is a tour.
Absolutely.
After the show, don't be surprised if he pulls you aside and takes you on the stage and then takes you backstage to show you little things that he considers special there at that theater.
Yep, absolutely.
And then if you get to go backstage, you can see my name and Laz's name and Zeke's name and a bunch of other people.
And the VIPs will probably get to sign their name as well, as long with everybody else that's there. I don't know that, but it's a possibility.
But absolutely, you'll find the NBNN stickers on the rafters up there, along with. I know I've got at least 2 signatures in the back there, so yeah, it's definitely always an experience going out to Austin. No matter what it is you do with these guys and gals, it is just really great stuff. But we are out of time for today. Gonna thank all of our sponsors out there who I flashed up on the screen as we were talking here. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for joining us. Of course, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't forget, sales going on for another 11 hours. Don't miss out. Last chance for the month. Have a great one. We'll see you all later.
Yep. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.